Hey guys, Bryan Lebo here with your September update video. Now, sorry for the delay, but it's certainly been a strange and busy month. Just when it started to look like the market was finally beginning to slow down a little bit and start to change direction, we ended the month with very mixed numbers. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, first up are last month's sales. Last month we sold 2,921 homes. This was actually down 6% from last year, when we sold 3,100 homes. Now, since half the year has seen declining sales due to low inventory, this isn't a massive shock really, but we'll get to our inventory issue later on. All right, next, let's check out everyone's favorite, median home prices. As you can see on the screen now, after 3 straight months of flat pricing, we saw a big jump late in the month to put us at $295,000. What's so strange here is that I pulled the numbers about 3 days before the month was over, and the median price at that time had dipped to only $285,000. Then in a 3-day span, the median price jumped up $10,000 to wind up where it currently is. All right, now let's discuss our current inventory levels. Now, this is where things get very interesting. As you know, we've been suffering from a shortage of inventory for the past couple of years actually. In January, we reached the lowest point since around May of 2013. Well, guess what? Take a look at the screen now. Last month, our inventory exploded by 20%. Now, 20% in 1 month is insane. Ironically, the last time this happened was 5 years ago in July of 2013. Now, with regards to inventory, this year is looking almost identical to 2013. What's absurd though is the fact that only 2 weeks out of the past 29 has our inventory actually gone down this year. That's one hell of a trend. And you can bet that I'll be keeping a very close eye on this. Now, next, let's go ahead and break down our inventory really quick. 1.5% of our market are now short sales, only 1% are foreclosures, and that leaves 97.5% as, normal or traditional sales. While these numbers are pretty normal, it was strange to see short sales go up a bit as well as foreclosures. We've more than doubled the amount of foreclosures we had back in June. But then again, going from 26 to 61 isn't really anything to worry about. Okay, now let's wrap this up and try to make some sense out of this market. Sales are down, median home prices made a nice jump of $5,000, and our inventory levels went through the roof. So where does this put us? Well, as I've been warning for the past couple of months, it does seem as though the market is starting to react very strangely. You're seeing plenty of homes sitting on the market and receiving multiple price reductions. Now, on the same hand, nice homes in desirable areas are still selling with multiple offers in days. I listed 2 homes a couple weeks ago in Summerlin, both in the low 300s, and both of them had multiple offers in just 1 day. Now, on the same hand, once you get up to like the $500,000 price range, things really start slowing down. While we're inching closer to the slow time of the year, I'm mostly concerned about how the media is going to portray our market. You hear a lot of talk from people that are scared and talking about this being a housing bubble again. And then you hear people on the other side regurgitating nonsense that with the Raiders moving here, home values are miraculously going to continue to appreciate because of that. The truth is that it simply depends. It depends on how much we actually appreciate from here and then how fast it happens. Then it depends on how the media chooses to portray our market. My fear last month was that median prices were going to go down. Couple that with the exploding inventory levels, and this could have made for some seriously negative media attention. Fortunately, the median price actually rose, but there was little to no mention of the dramatic increase in inventory. Since I'm making this video late in the month, I can already tell you that this month's inventory has actually continued to dramatically increase as well. While I learned my lesson about jumping the gun last month, I still checked the numbers And so far, it looks like we're actually going to see another jump in median price for this month. Now, remember, in the beginning of the year, I had predicted a 20% increase in home values. As of last month, we're actually up 11.3%. With only 4 months left in the year, it seems like we're going to be very close to that 20% prediction I made. So what should you do? I still maintain that if you're looking to sell here in the next 6 months or so, then you should throw that home on the market ASAP before winter comes. Also, with inventory rising this much, we're likely to see another 20% increase by the end of the year, inventory-wise. More competition is never a good thing for sellers, but if you're looking to buy, it simply depends. On the low end of the market, especially in areas like Summerlin and Green Valley, I would still recommend having a good sense of urgency, since it's still likely that prices are going to continue to rise. Unfortunately, there's so many buyers for each home on the low end of our market that this hyper demand is propping up these prices. Now, if you're looking to purchase around $500,000 and up, then I would recommend taking your time and making a wise decision. Winter is never a great time for larger and more expensive family homes, so bargain hunting season will actually begin here in a couple of months. Additionally, with more inventory out there, buyers will have more options and sellers will be forced to negotiate a bit more than they've had to these past few years. Well, that's it for this month, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll try to get a more timely video out for next month. Thanks again, and have a wonderful fall.